The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Any objection to immediate sentencing?
No, Your Honor, no objection.
Not for the defense. You can make application.
Your Honor, Ms. Bryant does fully accept responsibility for her actions on that day. She doesn't really have an excuse for them. She doesn't want to proceed with trying to excuse her behavior. She just wants the court to know that she absolutely recognizes the error in her decision-making that day and that she absolutely takes responsibility and will lean into the court's sentencing today.
Are you employed?
And I'm fully.
What do you do with your days? What do you do with your days?
Oh, I sell plates at my mom's house.
What else?
That's pretty much it. Spend time with family.
I don't see any prior conviction. So I'm reading the substance abuse assessment. The concerning issue is that even while on bond, you've still been drinking.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I wasn't drinking like that.
What does like that mean?
I mean, I did.
You're not supposed to be having drugs and alcohol while you're in bond. So regardless of whether or not she was formally diagnosed with a substance abuse issue, the concern is she's demonstrated that she's not even been able to set aside the alcohol even while on bond for this particular case. I am going to put her on a term of 6 months probation. While on probation, you're not to use alcohol, drugs, or marijuana. You understand that?
Yes.
That's not at all. That's none. So it can't be not really. No alcohol at all. You understand that?
Yes.
No drugs unless you have a prescription that's valid. No possession or use of kratom. You will report for preliminary random breath test and your analysis testing. You would have to pay the cost of that. You understand?
Yes.
You have to be at any bars or nightclubs while you are on probation. I'm going to order that you do alcohol education while on probation. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. And why is it that you are unemployed?
The last job that I was working at, it just didn't work out. I was recently employed, like about a few weeks ago, but it just didn't work out.
Okay, so what is your plan for employment?
I'm still looking for a job.
You're looking for employment, because I am ordering that you get employment
Okay.
while on probation. Did you complete high school, ma'am?
Yes.
Is a $30 per month oversight fee for each month of probation that you would be responsible for. It's a $75 crime victim rights fee plus $50 state minimum costs that you're also responsible for. Each month of probation, I'm setting 6 months. That's $1,508. Was there OWI cost recovery council?
I don't believe there was.
I don't think so. I think it was MSP that reported. They don't usually send us.
I don't see a cost recovery sheet.
Officer Traverso was not MSP. Total fines and costs of $305. You'll make monthly payments on that, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna check in with our probation department before you leave here today. So they'll get you all set up and get some accurate communication or contact information from you. You are responsible for reporting monthly via Zoom. And then you also are responsible, once they have drafted an official judgment of sentence, you have to review and sign that. So if your phone is off and they're unable to call you, it's your responsibility still to make sure that's done, okay? Okay. So you can provide them with an email, then, and I'm sure they're happy to use that, but you have to be responsive, okay, to the email.
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city.
Not from the treasurer.
Okay, best wishes to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
This is the City of Lansing versus Benjamin DeYoung, 26-00253.
Morning, Your Honor. I'd like on behalf of Mr. DeYoung, is present to my right.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
The Court invites the rights and some supporting material to the court wanted to do sentencing today or form a come
Okay, this is a plea to what?
This will be a plea to an amended charge of regular OWI, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury. Put your hand down. This is your signature on this document dated for today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so you went over those rights with your attorney, correct? You understand each of those rights? Is that a yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and you're willing to waive those rights today in order to enter a guilty plea to operating while intoxicated?
Yes.
So that includes your right to the presumption that you're innocent, so you can maintain your innocence, require that the prosecutor prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. You understand that?
Yes.
You also have the right at trial to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you. The right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. The right to see, hear, or question any witness again that they call to testify against you, and the right to present evidence that you believe to show a defense to the charges being brought against you, and the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You understand that?
Yes.
You're not on probation or parole, correct?
No.
You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your employer?
Yes.
It also could be a conviction that you may need to put on a future job application. Lastly, a criminal conviction could have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status. So you might want to go out the country, and that country could deny you access to their country due to a criminal history. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. As to operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty, or because you asked your attorney what you were
No,
supposed to say?
I got nervous. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, no.
Guilty,
worries.
yes.
Factual basis.
You scared him, Your Honor.
How?
Monday. I mean,
How?
thank you. Mr. DeYoung, you're fine, sir. Take a breath. We're going to talk about November 28, 2025. Were you in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, state of Michigan?
Yes,
More specifically, were you on Stabler and East Mason in the city of Lansing?
yes,
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that day
yes,
at that location?
Yep.
Prior to operating the motor vehicle, did you consume alcohol?
yes.
What did you consume?
Couple of rum and cokes, few beers, few shots.
When you say rum and coke, that's a scared liquor drink?
Yeah, Bacardi rum and Coca-Cola mixer.
And shots of liquor.
Yes,
All right, you would agree that those alcoholic drinks made you intoxicated?
Yep.
And you operated that motor vehicle while intoxicated?
yes,
Cops had contact with you?
yes,
As a result of their contact with you, they conducted an OWI investigation, correct?
yes,
And as a result of that investigation, they had you submit to a blood test.
yes,
As a result of the blood test, your degree is above a 0.08,
yes,
and particular is 0.24. Correct?
yes.
No reason to dispute that?
No.
No, thank you.
I think there's a factual basis for the city, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea. Your plea be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Requesting immediate sentencing for.
If the court were so indulgent.
You can make allocation.
Thank you. As noted by the factual basis, this matter started in 2025. Since November 29th, I would say, 2025, Mr. DeYoung has been alcohol-free, substance-free. He's lived his life in a sober, controlled way, maintaining his employment. He's been employed 6 years, the same employer, J&J Appliance, as well as some side work and some side attempts to create additional income working directly with the community. That 6-year relationship with his employer, I think, speaks volumes, because prior to that, he had a long-standing relationship with his previous employer. He has managerial roles. He's taken this very seriously, and I think, quite frankly, the process, I hate to say scared and straight, but definitely put him on the straight and narrow to continue going away and I think lay the foundation for sobriety. He was able to learn the social consequences from the MAD impact panel, and it truly did impact him. I always have that follow-up call to see how it was received by the client. And quite frankly, he took it in. Moreover, the science, I think, aspect of drinking and driving is taught by the highway safety course. These educational courses provide both a balanced approach to make sure we rehabilitate and reform offenders to prevent future conduct. And I think ultimately what you have is an individual here, where we had an event that resulted now in a conviction. It's one that was isolated and not consistent with his character. And I think more straightforward to the substance abuse evaluation, page 3 of 4, it indicates he didn't identify with any criteria for alcohol use disorder, cannabis use disorder, or other substance use disorder. I think probation may not be anything more than to monitor him. He's been on bond without conflict or concern. And it appeared to every court, every court date, probably before I have, meaning so more so on time. So I would ask the court to consider finding policies.
I'm just waiting for a copy of this screen. Was this Thanksgiving?
Just around there.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Thanksgiving night.
That's what it looks like. That is a $75 crime victim rights fee that's going to be assessed, $50 state minimum cost, $300 fine. Is there OWI cost recovery?
There is for this one, Your Honor. The total I have is $467.52.
$467.52 is owed to the Lansing Police Department for responding to this incident. Total is $886.52. Are you paying that today?
I can pay that today, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, make sure that you get the money traffic window, you'll resolve that, and this will close out this incident for you, and hopefully this chapter. And that. They'll take you over to the traffic window. Any
Thank you,
additional
Your
matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, not from the city.
Nothing from the time. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Great
Best
week.
wishes to you too. Keep me updated on the fashion show.
I will. I'll let you know for sure.
Okay, State of Michigan versus Shanta Edwards, 25-00068. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Bartholomew on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strauss on behalf of Ms. Edwards, who is approaching the defense table.
Okay, this matter was scheduled for jury trial. This is ready to stop up the property damage accident and a no ops. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's the city's understanding that the defendant will be taking a plea to an amended charge of failure to report, and the no ops would become a impeding civil infraction.
I'm sorry, why was it set for jury trial? Why are we using jury trial slots for negotiations? Somebody explain that to me. That's what I'm trying to
I
figure
don't
out.
know, Your Honor.
Don't
I
recall for
inherited this
one.
case, so I don't really know.
I don't
about-
see where there was ever an offer extended prior to today.
That could very well be my fault, Your Honor. I know in talking to the witness in preparation for the last trial date or shortly before, there have been more conversations. And it may have been my mistake that I didn't extend the offer to a failure to report earlier. If so, I apologize. I meant to do that. I thought that I had.
Yeah, I see where there was supposed to be some efforts for her to restore her license last year, then a failure to appear. Pre-trial in March. Or arraignment in March, set for pre-trial in May. That was reset because I think I was out of the office. To June 1st. June 1st is just a set for jury trial, so I'm assuming there was no offer. And then there was a step in order to adjourn the jury trial. Yeah, it's going to be failure to report. Your witness is here.
My witness had shown up, Your Honor. I let her go with the understanding that we had resolved the case.
In the future, your witness can't leave until a plea is accepted, because if it fails, we have to call in the jury. Failure to report, count one is to the amended charging, count two is amended to what?
And impeding someone's action.
That's how you want to proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
Okay, this is your signature on this document.
Yes.
You went over this document with your attorney.
Yes.
You understand the rights here?
Yes.
Okay. Wish to give up those rights today?
Yes.
That means you're gonna waive your right to have a jury trial, waive your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. Waive your right to have the prosecution prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Waive your right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses they intended to call against you, and your right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf.
Yes.
And your right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. Anyone threatening you to get you to waive these rights?
No.
Any promises being offered or extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No.
Okay, are you currently on probation or on parole?
No.
Okay, are you employed?
Yes.
Okay. You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to an employer. Okay, as to the count one amended to failure to report an accident, how do you plead? Guilty. As to count two of impeding, that's not a criminal action, it's a civil infraction, so you would either accept responsibility or not accept responsibility. How do you plead for that? A factual basis, please.
Ms. Edwards, on October 30th of 2024, around 11:45 a.m., were you involved in a two-vehicle crash at South Washington and Hillsdale?
Yes.
And was that in Lansing, Michigan?
Yes.
And in Ingham County?
Yes.
And following that accident, did you fail to call the police?
Yes.
And did you fail to stop at that accident?
Yes.
The city is satisfied with factual basis. Your Honor.
The court says have the factual basis on sexual plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. You can make allocution.
Your Honor, Ms. Edwards does take full responsibility for her actions that day. She does understand that what happened is not what's supposed to happen. She did make representations to me that she got very scared after the accident, and that's why she left. She does understand that can lead to a misdemeanor conviction at this point. She doesn't want to make excuses. She takes responsibility for what happened that day, and she wants the court to know that.
You reported being unhoused recently. Has that been resolved?
No, still going through it.
Okay, you're still navigating that. And the reason why I would hope it would have been addressed during allocution, I gotta establish your ability to pay. So you gotta provide me some information on that.
It is my understanding that Ms. Edwards is currently employed, Your Honor, but is facing a situation where she is currently unhoused. And based on that, it does appear that she does have some financial hardship. She may need a payment plan moving forward for this.
And where are you living now?
I'm still with a family of my aunties.
Okay, single family at the time. Okay, you have children?
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing. I thought they might have raised it, but I could be wrong. Heating is $135. I'm gonna cut you a break on the failure to report. Your fine will be $75. When are you gonna make payment on the total bill?
I can make a total payment on Friday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's $210. I'll let them know that you'll pay that within the next 7 days. You can pay at the criminal traffic window, which is that window right to your left, I mean, to your right on your way out, that is. Or you can make a payment online using your court case numbers. There will be a fee assessed if you do that online, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions at this time? Any additional matters for the record?
Not from the city, Your Honor.
Not from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set, thank you. State of Michigan, I'm sorry, City of Lansing versus Richard Glass, 25-02432.
Elizabeth Crickmore on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Problem and applicant for Glass approaching defense level.
Glass is scheduled for jury trial today. Operating while intoxicated. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city would be making a motion to adjourn the jury trial. This would be the first request from either party for an adjournment of the case. The city came to understand last week that one of the officers on this case is unavailable. He has a mandatory training session, which we found out late on Tuesday. Wednesday, I went back over the evidence and went back over the parts that Officer or Sergeant now Stelgis was involved in to see if I could proceed without him. I don't believe that I can. On Thursday, I reached out to the defense and asked if we could stipulate to adjourn the trial. However, the parties were not able to concur on the stipulation to adjourn. And so I sent an email as well to the court to inform them that either a stipulation or motion would be forthcoming, and I sent that motion on Friday morning.
When was your officer subpoenaed?
I'm sorry,
When was your officer subpoenaed?
they were subpoenaed on June 30th.
He was subpoenaed on June 30th and didn't respond until last week.
He didn't tell me. I wasn't informed until I reached out via email to double check. I checked the vacation roster to make sure no one was scheduled to be on vacation from LPD. He wasn't. I reached out to double check and also schedule prep sessions with the officers, and that was when I was made aware.
No, so he did respond?
He responded to my email on Tuesday, yes.
Oh, but he didn't respond prior when he received the,
Subpoena, that's correct.
okay, well, this person's ready for his trial. How long do they think that it's fair to hold this over people? This is a situation where he's claimed that he wasn't even behind the wheel. What's the officer's name?
Sergeant Stelgis.
So a sergeant should know better about receiving a subpoena. Counsel.
Your Honor, I feel like we would be remiss to not move for dismissal at this time. And so therefore, the defense does move to dismiss this case based on the fact that we are absolutely ready to proceed this morning.
Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice.
Thank you.
And this is not, this obviously has nothing to do with you, but your office is responsible for appointing someone as a legal advisor to the police department. When I was at the city attorney, that was my job. I have a laundry list now of officers who think that they don't have to appear when they get a court-ordered subpoena, or think that they can later in the 11th hour say they have a training. No, you pulled someone over, you arrested them and took their liberty. When it is time for them to have their day in court, the officer needs to appear in court. And it can't be that I found out the day before or the 11th hour that you're now no longer available. I'm not talking about you had a medical issue or something else came up. But the fact that this matter has been set for trial multiple months in advance, I find it to be unreasonable. And I find it to be burdensome and problematic for someone to take off work and be here for jury trial when I don't even know that there was even an offer given to him prior to this. And he's asserted his innocence throughout the entire time and has said, I wasn't even behind the wheel. For the officer to think that he doesn't need to show up, or the sergeant to think he doesn't need to show up. And so because your office did do a subpoena within a time that I think was reasonable, I don't think that this was an error on your fault. That's why I'm dismissing it without prejudice. If there had been a last minute subpoena issue, it would have been dismissed with prejudice. That means they have the right to reissue the signature. Do you understand?
Yeah,
You have any questions at this time?
no, you're on.
We'll get you a copy of dismissal in just a moment. This is the city of Lansing versus Shaniqua Parker, 23-02176.
Elizabeth Burkholm on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Justice Strap, on behalf of Ms. Parker, please stand to my right.
The Hindu instruction of post jury trial. Was you witness here?
I'm sorry, the
Shaniqua Parker,
Donovan Moore, he's available, Your Honor, he's on call.
or is he here?
He's over at LPD.
He's supposed to be here. This is, and he failed to appear before. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I do feel again that we would be remiss if we were not to move for dismissal at this time.
Mrs. Granted. Get your copy of dismissal in just a moment. The case can be reissued against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, thank you.
City of Lansing versus Hosey Lovelady, 26L2995412 and 26-01203.
Elizabeth Burkholm on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning. How are you, sir? Okay, this matter was scheduled today for final pretrial and an explanation hearing. There's a failure to stop after property damage, accident, and failure to stop with a short, clear distance. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city's made the following offer. Plead guilty is charged with failed to stop property damage, accident, and dismiss the failure to stop within assured clear distance.
Are the witnesses here?
They were waived because they showed up last time.
We will be taking that. Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yes, it was plead guilty is charged to the failure to stop after a property damage accident. So plead guilty as is to charge one and dismiss the failure to stop with an assured clear distance.
That's what you want to do, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. I'm gonna go over those rights with you right here on the record. And that paperwork that your attorney just passed you is what's called an advice of rights and plea information sheet. It lists the rights that you would need to first understand and the rights that you would have to give away today if you wanted to plead guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to be presumed innocent. So as you stand there, you're innocent unless the city proves your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you willing to waive that right and plead guilty today?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed to testify on your behalf. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you okay? Do you need to sit down?
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and then you have the right, sir, to remain silent at any trial and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and take the stand and give testimony. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
We are threatening you to get you to waive those rights and plead guilty.
No, ma'am.
The promise is being extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea. I'm sorry? Okay. As to the failure to stop after property damage accident, how do you plead? Factual basis, please.
Mr. Lovelady, on May 1st of this year at 2:26 PM, were you located at East Michigan and Ferguson?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that located in Ingham County, Lansing, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that location, did you get into a car accident?
Yes, ma'am.
And did that car accident cause damage to someone's property? Including maybe even your own?
Yes.
And after that accident, did you fail to call the police?
Yes.
And you also did not stop, is that correct? To exchange information with the other driver?
The city satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, it's answered to whether or not he caused property damage to another vehicle was no.
Well, it could be including his own, Your Honor, I believe.
No, he didn't have the ID for his own property damage. Why would he need the ID for property damage to his own vehicle? There had to have been property damage to someone else's vehicle or somebody else's property that you now need to provide them your ID for. Was there alleged damage to the other person's vehicle?
In my conversations with Ms. Carpenter, it appears that there was damage to her vehicle, but she felt fine taking care of it.
It's not the same question that he, or that the same as his answers. Does he remember this incident? So you don't remember there being damage to another person's vehicle?
As I remember, the only thing happened was a screw came out of her license plate thing. That was the only damage to her property.
A screw, you rear-ended that person's vehicle?
Yes,
Okay, and you had damage to your vehicle?
yes, my hood.
Okay, what happened to your hood?
I had to put a grill in it.
James, she's on the record with her client trying to give a factual basis. You just hit the guy in the head. You can't take his attorney's attention. Okay, sir, you rear-ended someone with your vehicle. You noted damage to your car. Did you stop and look at the damage to the other person's car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but you just didn't provide them with your ID? Why was that?
I showed him my ID.
And then what happened?
I asked her, was everything okay? She said, okay, and I took off.
Okay, so she said she'd take care of it herself, correct?
Yeah,
That's what you said anyways.
Yes.
Well, how are we giving them a failure ID after property damage accident? If she said she'll take care of it, and he tried to give her his ID. It's not a good, it's not a good one.
My conversations with her were that they didn't exchange any info and then he tried to drive away, after which point he then struck a bicyclist as well. No, and he did not attempt to call the police department either.
Is the bicyclist your witness?
She's a secondary witness.
No, is your bicycle the witness that was subpoenaed to come to court?
She was subpoenaed
Or
as well
victim.
as the driver of the first vehicle.
Because there's only one failure to stop or ID after a property damage accident. The one that you just elicited a factual basis for, even based off the statements you said, was that the lady said there was damage to her vehicle, but she said she'd take care of it. That's consistent with what he just said. He showed her ID. She said she's fine. So now it's switching to he didn't show his ID for the person on the bike.
It sounds like this is the perfect kind of case for the trial, Your Honor, because there seems to be a factual discrepancy.
At 9:22, after you were supposed to have your witnesses here?
Your Honor, this one was set for final pretrial previously, and both witnesses had appeared for the previous one. It's my understanding that the court has waived their appearance for this. Final
Both,
trial.
you had the bicyclist here
Yes,
as a victim or a secondary
a
witness?
secondary witness.
Okay, so that it's not, this case is not about the bicyclist situation.
No,
And so that, we'll strike that from the record. That is not relevant to this. You can't now insert that as factual basis.
I apologize, Your Honor. I was
Okay.
just
And
trying to
so-
get context.
As it relates to whoever the person was who was in this property damage accident, this person said that they would take care of it themselves. I agree, there's a question of fact that the jury would need to, or the judge would need to assert, because what she's saying and what he's saying is consistent with a possibility that he did try to ID. I don't know, but it doesn't give me a factual basis.
Well, Your Honor, it is my understanding that Mr. Lovelady would like to resolve this case. However, with his blessing, we will set this gladly for trial and we would ask for a bench trial.
I don't know if is there any other offer?
I can make an offer to, instead of the failure for the property, instead of the failure to stop property damage, failure to report, so step down from that, and then plead to the assured clear distance.
You said you will amend the failure to stop to failure to report.
Yes, Your Honor, as that seems better fitting for the circumstance.
Okay,
And then the assured clear distance would remain as is.
Do think that-
remain as is, meaning remain dismissed, or,
I apologize, would not be dismissed anymore.
okay, he would need to accept responsibility now to the failure to stop with assured clear distance. Do you need time to talk to him about that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can have a seat and she'll talk to you when she gets a chance, okay?
oh, okay.
Let's see. City of Lansing versus Rusty Button. 26-00588. Is Rusty Button here? You take your plankton as you find them. You better not crack the skull. Is Rusty Button here? or
No, it's the
Your
hall.
Honor.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry? I called the case, so I'm trying to figure out if Rusty Button's here.
Yes, my understanding from Ms. Straub is that he's currently in custody in Owen County, Indiana.
Oh. Well, in Indiana, you shall stay, because he can't bring them here. Owen County?
Yes, the notes I received from Ms. Straub indicate that he's in Owen County, Indiana.
I was up here the last time anyways. Antonio Cage. City of Lansing versus Antonio Cage, 20-02176.
Only on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender James Hay standing in for Ms. Straub regarding Mr. Antonio Cage, who's standing to my right, Your Honor.
This is a driving while license is suspended. 2020. Has this been resolved yet?
Yes, Your Honor. His license is now valid. The previous offer that had been extended by my office had been allowing a person to drive in violation of vehicle code. I will honor that offer.
I have spoken with Mr. Cage regarding the offer. He's indicated he would like to accept the offer at this time. And I would leave the factual, I will move
Elicit,
to the factual basis.
raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the right in this matter to proceed to a jury trial, the right to have witnesses called or subpoenaed to testify on your behalf to present evidence to establish a defense of this charge, and then you have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called by the prosecution. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to waive each of those rights?
Yeah.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promising you anything to get you to plead guilty to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed driver?
No, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
As to allowing a licensed driver, how do you plead?
Yes.
Factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor. Apologies, give me just a moment to pull the police report back up. Mr. Cager, on or about July 24th, 2020, were you operating a vehicle on or about Newark Avenue and or Pleasant Grove Road?
Yes, sir.
And is that within the city of Lansing, County of Hingham, State of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
And while you were driving, were you pulled over by police?
Yes, sir.
And when you were pulled over by police, were you unable to provide them with a valid license?
Yeah.
Please, I should satisfy you.
The city satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your fine is $300. We'll apply the bond. You're all set. Thank you. Thank you. City of Lansing versus Cameron Clark, 26L302374 and 741. Cameron Clark is taking a nap. We'll come back.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Can we put Torrin in a breakout room with him?
Torrin and
Yes, please.
I was never taking a nap.
City of Lansing versus Kayla Goodell, 25-02973.
Elizabeth Burke only on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Amadeo, P
We can't hear you.
76194. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yeah, I wonder why. What's going on? Why can't we hear them? That's not good. It's lighting up green, so it's on our issue. That's not on their issue.
Can you hear me now?
Not and broke the polygon. Ms. Goodell, can you say something?
I'm here.
It's definitely our issue. It's not theirs. Something's wrong with it. We can't hear anything.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
No, it literally, the TV turned on
Yeah.
Tubi instead of the Polycom. I mean, this is what we're doing today.
You want Sean or AJ?
Maybe we're not supposed to have court today.
Valid.
Very
Monday-ish.
If it were up to me, we could all go home, start all over again tomorrow. But it's not up to me. We got to figure this out. Let's see. I wonder if it's the Polycom.
Let me see.
I could hear everybody else. So that helps.
Yeah,
No,
I can
that's
hear
lighting up,
everybody
so
else.
it's picking up. It's just not coming through the Polycom.
Well, that lets me respond to Mr. Amadeo's email that I just saw, so let me email you.
Okay.
Was over here touching.
Thank you. I knew it. I knew he was gonna screw something. I said it too. I was like, we gotta get AJ in here. Because one thing's gonna lead to another.
He got his own office in there with us, AJ.
And this TV got implode.
We just got this.
Where's the remote,
Oh, I
actually?
got you. That's right.
Maybe there's a button we could probably, let's see. No? Should be on. Oh, wait.
TV speaker.
Okay, wait a minute. Everybody calm down. Mr. Amadeo?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Happy to go.
I work for IT now. Period.
Magical.
Okay.
Sean,
Now we're-
disregard me. Disregard.
He just. Okay, I think Ms. Procmoni is going to respond to your email. Is that what's happening?
Okay.
Yeah. I just
Sounds
clicked
good.
send, so hopefully it's almost instantaneous.
Okay. I'm looking for it. Here we go. Okay. We're ready to go, Judge.
Very good. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, these parties are continuing to negotiate. It's my understanding that opposing counsel will be sending over some potentially mitigating documents for the city's consideration of the matter.
And Judge, I just want to apologize in advance. I thought this case was going to be shifted to somebody else because they put me on a couple homicides, but it is still mine. So I'd asked for one adjournment to do a mitigation memo for Ms. Goodell. I did think it was going to a different lawyer, so that's on my end, Judge. But I do want to take care of the matter for her, and I think we'll get to the finish line with one more adjournment.
No worries. How much time are you looking for?
30 days max, Your Honor, maybe 2 weeks.
Do September 14th.
Does September 14th work for you?
Make that work, Judge. Thank you.
At 10 a.m.
Got it.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
Not from defense. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You're all set.
Take care. Bye.
Same to you. City of Lansing versus Juanita Gonzalez. I have 3 files, 25L, 294, 2421, 23, and 52. Is Juanita Gonzalez here? Is she here spiritually?
I didn't know she was next.
Oh, okay.
I gotta come up with the
I just wanna know. In spirit and in truth, what are we doing? What are we doing?
And then you say that and then I get scared.
Don't, we don't fear. We don't do that.
Okay,
I mean, you were the one who said she's not here physically.
I
I just want to know in which capacity would she be here?
I'm gonna start saying in person.
Okay, thank you.
I like it spiritually.
Okay,
Thank you.
very wonderful. And let's see, there looks like there's a history here of her failure to appear. So I should make sure. City of Lansing versus Elijah Williams, 26-01542.
Elizabeth Perkmoley on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Lyons. To my right, Mr. Williams, if you could please state your first last name for the record.
Okay, Mr. Williams has a OWI truck driving today, pre-trial. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city would just request any potentially mitigating documents or facts be shared with the city for consideration and any potential offers.
Yes, Your Honor, I've spoken with Mr. Williams on behalf of Ms. Straub today. My understanding is he's going to be trying to get a substance use assessment done for this matter. We would simply request that the court would reset today's pretrial for a second pretrial to give him some time to try and get that assessment scheduled and completed.
October 5th at 9:30.
October 5th at 9:30.
Yeah.
I'm still in court.
If
Can
there,
someone mute him, please? Oh. Let's see here. Do you have any questions for the court today, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir. Thank you. This is City of Lansing. Are you ready on Mr. Lovelady again?
Yes, Your Honor, yeah.
Versus Hosty Lovelady. Back on the record in that matter. How does your client want to proceed?
He would like to accept that offer, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, and we've already gone over his rights. We'll let him take a seat, Mr. That computer. Okay. Okay, so you're going to plead guilty now to the amended charge of failure to report. Is that correct? And then accept responsibility to failure to stop with a short clear distance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your rights are still the same. No one's forcing or threatening you to plead guilty to the amended charge, correct?
No.
Okay, factual basis.
Mr. Lovelady, on May 1st of this year at 2:26 p.m., were you involved in a car crash?
Yes,
And was that car crash around East Michigan and Ferguson?
yes,
And that's located in Ingham County, Lansing, Michigan.
yes,
And after that crash, did you fail to call the police? And you also share your contact information with the other driver, correct?
The city says that, Your Honor.
The board is satisfied with the factual basis. I will accept your plea or find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. And as to this failure to start with the short third distance, you're accepting responsibility, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Allocution.
Your Honor, it is my understanding that Mr. Lovelady does not drive anymore following this incident. He does take it very seriously what happened that day. I do believe that it was a bit of an eye opener for him relative to maybe not being fit to be operating a vehicle. He does understand that, and he is committed to making sure that he sides on the right side of the law moving forward. We would just simply ask this court today to accept his apology for his actions.
Okay, the fine for the civil infraction is $135. And the fine for the failure to report is $200. What are you making payment, sir?
All of
Altogether is $335.
I pay it today.
Okay, we'll get you to the window to resolve this and you'll be all set. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
Same to you.
It's 3:35.
That's correct.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
Same to you.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Praise the Lord.
I'll take that name.
Thank you, lawyer. Thank you, lawyer. Just call you lawyer. That's your name.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll take it. Let's see here. City of Lansing. Oh, I don't see Cameron anymore. Did he leave? Bring him back. Okay. Amanda Hart here.
Yes.
City of Lansing versus Amanda Hart, 26-00979.
Elizabeth Cook-Molly on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Okay, this matter was scheduled for sentencing. I do have a pre-sentence report that was prepared on the 19th. Council, did you get a copy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's very good. Do we need to make corrections, updates, or deletions?
None that I see, Your Honor.
None that we're aware of either.
Okay, you can make your allocation.
Your Honor, I would just like to point out that Ms. Hart was pretty significantly injured that day. She is still working through those injuries. Even now, it will have a lasting effect on her, be a long-term reminder for her actions, and she does fully understand the magnitude of what could have happened and what did happen that day. She has taken a few steps to take initiative to remediate herself and to improve. One of those being she's already completed the MAD victim impact panel. It is my understanding as well that she is actively enrolled at Cristo Ray for intensive outpatient treatment. Am I saying that right? Okay. I did get confirmation from, it looks like a social worker or a recovery counselor rather. His name is Miller McCutcheon this morning, that she has been engaging in that process pretty consistently. I'm happy to forward that also to your judicial assistant, excuse me. Based on all of this, Your Honor, we just want the court to know she does take this very seriously. And she will accept whatever the court's ruling is today. But she does want to make it very known how seriously she takes it and how much she is regretful for her decision.
Does your client want to make a statement?
I'm sorry.
Does your client want to make a statement?
She would not, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I just agree with what Ms. Jessica has stated. Everything that she said is accurate, and I do take responsibility, and I have taken as much action as I can to prove that to you today.
Thank you. Is that whatever you are, Constable?
I didn't do it in my files, Your Honor.
She had a expired plate bench warrant, 47th district. Was that taken care of?
She's not aware of this, Your Honor.
It's on your report. Retainers pending charges, bench warrant, 47th district court, expired plate, 25-mile pickup. Unless I'm missing something.
Which page is this on?
Is this the wrong pre-sentencing report in my file? That's probably what it is. I don't have her file. This is for Brianna Turpin.
She was very frightened.
Nope, I think they inverted somebody inverted the file.
That's me.
They put Brianna Turpin in hers. I was about to sentence you based off of that.
No. Gotta have it be the right person.
Okay, got it. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, let's see here. So this is your first conviction.
Correct.
Okay, very good. Okay. Both say that. This is how this happened right here. Whoever typed these did one wrong. What's the file number on this one? This one is supposed to be hers. And that's how it happened, probably. They probably looked at it. So you're redeemed. You looked at the file number. The file number is correct, but her name was wrong. So you mixed it either way. Let's see. Okay, so the recommendation is for a term of probation for 6 months to complete the MAD impact panel within 90 days. You said she did that already?
Yes, Your Honor, she has.
Okay, you have the verification too.
Absolutely.
And to complete outpatient substance abuse, but you said she is doing.
She's actively enrolled. I will forward that to Ms. Nash.
Okay.
She will be discharged this Wednesday.
Let's see. I'll adopt the recommendation. Sentence is 6 months probation. While on probation, we have the following conditions. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or controlled substance without valid prescription. You're not to use or possess kratom. You're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. You will be required to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing. You're responsible for the cost associated with that, okay?
Okay.
And you are employed, correct?
Yes.
You are required to provide proof of your employment to your probation officer and maintain employment. There's a $75 fine victim rights fee that will be assessed with a $50 state minimum cost. And each month of probation is $30, so 6 months will amount to $180. So you did not have OW costs recovery, correct?
That's correct.
Total fines is $305. You'll make monthly payments on that. You'll report monthly via Zoom, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not. We do want to update the court, Your Honor. I can send this also in writing later on. She has relocated to Warren, Michigan. We will send through an updated address.
What's her address?
She's looking it up. 20975 LaSalle, two separate words, LA, separate word SALLE, Boulevard, Warren, Michigan. 48089.
Is your phone number the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very good. Thank you for that update. It's not in the file. And we'll get you down to checking with probation and make sure this is the right file. Again, it is. And then again, you're reporting remotely, and if all goes well, you won't see me on this side again, okay?
Thank you.
Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
City of Lansing versus Brianna Turpinning, 25-02750. Parents, please.
Elizabeth Bartholomew on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Stroud on behalf of Ms. Turpinning, who is standing to my right.
Okay, and Ms. Turpinning is the one with the bench warrant. Has that been taken care of?
Yes, it is being taken care
What does that mean?
of. It means that I actually just, cancer realization that I have to take care of it when you said it. So I'm just being honest.
Well, you didn't know you had a bench warrant.
No, I did not.
Where is the 47th district?
Farmington Hills, Your Honor.
Farmington Hills. You gotta get that taken care of, because it says pick up within 25 miles, and you don't want to be outside and end up in the back of a squad car for an expired plate. So reach out as soon as possible. I don't know what they're doing in Farmington Hills, but we let people address those via Zoom sometimes, so, or most times, so I would get that taken care of as soon as possible. Let's see here. Okay, this looks like an update regarding her treatment.
You're receiving the communication from Doherty.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, you can make allocation.
Your Honor, it is my understanding that Ms. Turpinning has always been very accepting of her responsibility as it relates to this matter. From the very moment that I talked to her, it was very clear that she was very motivated to take full responsibility for herself and also to address the underlying problem, which is substance use disorder. It is my understanding as well that for this entire process, she has been living at a sober living facility. Very early on, she engaged with Crystal Ray to enroll herself. in a substance use program, and she's been vigilantly doing so, as based on what I'm seeing here from Ms. Doherty. We would just ask the court to accept her regret and her apology for this instance.
Anything that you want to say, ma'am?
So honestly, I just wanted to know if, I mean, because I basically put myself on probation before I was on probation. Not really for you guys, but because that's a lifestyle that makes me happy and I feel free and I feel at peace when I'm living like this. So with that being said, I was just wondering if I can go to Texas with my sister-in-law. I know it's kind of like left field, but I really do have a good feeling about it. I'm
not sure what you're asking me, to be honest with you.
So
Are you asking me, can you go on a trip, or are you asking, can you move?
No, I
She's
want to
asking if she
move
can move.
permanently.
Oh, okay.
She wants to start over, Your Honor.
Well, why didn't you mention this in your allocution? Why is she making these pleas to the court, and I don't know what she wants to go on a vacation for Labor Day or what?
She made me aware of this, Your Honor. I simply forgot.
Okay, do you want to relocate?
I do, yes, ma'am, please.
What's your relocation plans?
So I've been looking up meetings, I've been looking up all types of things down there. My sister-in-law lives down there, and she has my nephew and my nieces and nephews, and
Your sister-in-law, she's married to your brother?
So they're not together anymore, but we are closely connected, and she's a good support in my life. We pray on the phone all the time. She, motivated me to do all the tests that she sent me just Friday, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been, doing what I need to do, and I really do feel like it would be a wonderful thing for me to do.
What, moving to Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and where is your sister-in-law? Is she here today?
She's in Texas. She
Oh,
lives there, and she
okay.
has like a bedroom for me that I can go there and live at. And yeah.
And so what are you gonna do for work?
With God, all things are possible, man.
Yeah, but faith without works is dead. I just asked you what you're gonna do for work. You just told me about faith.
So what I'm gonna do for work, I'm gonna go down there and find a job immediately. Like I'm gonna immediately find a job.
What are you doing for work here?
Oh, I drive high-low at Meyer Warehouse.
Okay, so you've been working at Meyer Warehouse for how long?
I just had my 120 days.
Okay, and so you have a stable housing here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you've already been engaging in treatment here?
Yes, I have.
Okay, the concern that I have, the report indicates this. It says that your chance of reoffending is 99%. Did your attorney go over that with you?
Wait, what is that based on though?
That's based off of the assessments that were done in your criminal history, that you have a high likelihood of reoffending.
I don't agree with that. I honestly don't. I really don't agree with that, Judge Simmons. I just don't.
You cannot agree with it, but your actions have to align with that mindset. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
And you have to demonstrate that my actions align with that, and I'm not just saying those things. And if you can't show some stability and some control over your actions, lack of impulsivity, that you no longer have, or that I should say that the substances no longer have this level of control over you, then you won't fare well, ma'am. And so this assessment is just not pulled out of the hat. It's based off of factors that are relevant to you. And that includes the charge you're here for today and previous charges. So that's a huge concern for me. And so just coming in here on a whim, telling me that you want to move to Texas, I can't. I would love to take that into consideration. Maybe your sister-in-law wants to log into Zoom and talk to us about it, if that's a part of her real plan. I don't know. And you tell me where you're going to work there, you show us where you are setting up a real stability, and that you're not just going to go dump your responsibilities on someone else, because that could be detrimental even to the progress that you're on. If you've been doing well in treatment, which is what they say, that you've been doing well in treatment, you're working, you just got 120 days, but 6 months you've been there. So you have stable housing here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you now want to uproot yourself, go down to Texas to live with someone else that, well, now they'll be responsible for your housing, at least for a temporary purpose. Things could go wrong there. Relationships are definitely going to change when you live in someone's household. What happens if you get down there and it doesn't fare well for you? And then that could really set you back in a major way. And now you're in an environment that you don't have the resources in the community that you have already established here. So I'm not saying that move to Texas may not be something bright for your future. What I'm saying is it hasn't even been presented to me in a light that I think I can consider, because it doesn't sound like it's been properly planned out. Just someone that is a part of your family has offered you this space and you just want to jump ship and go down there. Have you found a job?
You want me to be honest?
You're required to be honest.
I've been pouring myself into every single thing that I can do to mitigate my charges.
You're not going to mitigate the charges. The charges are what they are. You've been, and you've already had a conviction. You're now addressing an underlying issue. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be addressing a substance abuse issue. You're not going to mitigate the
I just don't
charges.
agree to what Crystal Ray said, and I wish they would have said that to me. Or
you know, what do you mean? No, Crystal Ray didn't say any of that. Crystal Ray is not who gave that. This is from the probation pre-sentencing report.
Well, okay, so wait, you just said that 99% I'm going to reoffend.
No, it says the assessment percentage of the chance of percentage of reoffending is 99%. So based off your assessment, your risks, your prior interactions with drugs, your convictions for drugs and alcohol, the lifestyle that you have been living, puts you at a high risk for reoffending for similar offenses. This is what I'm telling you. I don't know if anybody, I don't know why this is news to you. You're familiar with your criminal history, correct?
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Okay, you're familiar with the facts surrounding this conviction, correct?
Yes.
You also were advised by your attorney that you were at your assessment, you met the criteria for a severe alcohol use disorder. Severe. You need to be an inpatient, ma'am.
Severe alcohol use?
Why is this news?
Are you reading the right? No, alcohol is not even my drug of choice.
It was determined by the care provider that the defendant does meet DSM-5 criteria for a severe alcohol use disorder in early remission. Severe opioid use disorder in early remission. Severe sedative, hypnotic, or anxiolytical use disorder in early remission, and severe cocaine use disorder, and severe hallucinogenic use disorder, severe amphetamine type disorder. This is new to you?
No, it's not new to me, but so if we're being technical about everything, Judge Simmons, I really feel like the course of our conversation is not going how I wanted to, and I apologize. Like, I kind of just, it's just really not really what I, want to feel today about myself, because I've been working really hard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I don't know, like, yeah, all of these things are true, but it's just like, I don't know, there's nothing to argue for me. There's really nothing to argue, so.
We're not here to argue, we're here to discuss a plan for your future.
Everything in there is true. It's all completely true.
But you acted like it was a new news for you, like you were not familiar with this information.
No, I guess the part that kind of caught me off guard, I just need to think about it twice, is that it's true, if I give in to who I used to be, then yeah, I'm very likely to offend, but the way I stand here today in front of you, that's not who I am. And I'm working hard to continue to be a better person.
And I believe that this Catholic Charities is who sent this update. They say you're working hard, but as you read this report, it says everything, all of these use disorders are in early remission. You you're just at the early stages. And to uproot you now, or to agree to uproot you now, I think that that would be irresponsible. No, maybe you plan for a move after you have gotten a hold of remission first. You've not gotten a hold of it yet. It's early. Maybe in that time of planning, you look for jobs there. Maybe you look for some meaningful resources there that you can align yourself with. You get some job interviews, you land a job there. You find you a reasonable job down there, something that's lucrative for you, and you come with a request like that, that's a little different than I just want to go live with my brother's ex-wife because we pray and she's helped supporting my recovery. I think that's great. I'm happy that you have family resources. You should have that to help encourage you along the way, but that doesn't mean that you uproot and go dump your problems on them. I want you to get to a place where you can stand on your own, you can be sustainable. And right now, you're not there. You haven't even taken care of a bench warrant here, and you're asking to move. Maybe take care of those things first. And so I'm not saying no, I'm saying we'll consider it later when you are in a better position to make a request to be discharged, because I am going to place you on a term of probation. And the recommendation is for 12 months probation. I am going to adopt that recommendation. So there will be a term of 12 months probation. You will complete intensive outpatient substance use counseling. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
While on probation, you're going to also complete the MAD impact panel within 180 days. You're going to maintain your employment and provide evidence of that. You're going to submit to random preliminary breath testing and urinalysis testing.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Just a moment. You're not to use, purchase, or possess alcohol, marijuana, or a controlled substance. You're not to use or possess kratom. You're not to use any drugs without a valid prescription. What's your question?
Can I drop am I sober living? Does that count for my drops? Or is there gonna be a system of probation that you want me to use?
I'm sorry, it's you're already dropping that you're sober living? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Could I report those to my PO?
Where are you for sober living?
So I'm moving into Next Step Housing tomorrow night at 4:30 p.m. I'm in limbo right now in transition to getting there.
You'll just need to provide a release so they can get that information if you're gonna drop that you're sober living. We don't need you paying for additional drops if you're already doing that, okay? Not to be at any bars or nightclubs while you are on probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No, I do not. Thank you.
Okay. And you're at my warehouse? Yeah, you're making good money there too. I don't know why you would just want to dump that and jump ship. You gotta think this through. Okay, let's see here. Fines and costs. There's a $75 fine For a crime victim right that per statute I must assess. $50 state minimum cost. It says here you reported economic hardship due to debt and bills. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Another reason why you need to keep your good paying job and pay that off. Stay stable. Let's see here. There is a $30 per month oversight fee for each month of probation that will be assessed. So if you do 12 months, and I said if, because you do have an opportunity to get discharged early. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so if you do 12 months, it'll be $360. I don't see OWI on here. That there's none, correct?
I didn't see any of my records either, Your Honor.
We'll waive discretionary fines and costs at this time. It's $485. You'll make monthly payments. If you are discharged early, the rest of that could be waived. The rest of the probation oversight fees. You can make a request for early discharge after you've completed 6 months of probation, so long as you've not had any violations within the 90 days preceding that request. If there was a violation of your probation status, you cannot make the request, okay? So if you haven't violated and you've also completed all of the requirements, that means you've done the MAD impact panel, you've done or you've been participating in your intensive outpatient treatment, you've been compliant in all other regards, you can make a request by using the court's MC 512 form. That's on the court website. Someone has a form for because it's not on this file. If that's on the court website, you can get it from your probation officer, or your probation officer can make the request on your behalf. If we set it for a hearing to address your request for early discharge, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you for the hearing. You do not have the right to court-appointed counsel for that hearing. If you file the paperwork yourself for an early request, you would need to first complete the form, then you have to file a copy at the probation department, and then you have to serve a copy at the city attorney's office. Do you understand that? Okay, the city attorney would have 14 days to respond in writing with any objections to your request for early discharge. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions so far?
No, I do not. Thank you.
You will be reporting monthly via Zoom to your probation officer, okay? We're gonna have you check in with probation before you leave here today. Any changes in your address at this time? Any change in your address or contact information? Or you're not sure about
I will be housed, kind of long-term tomorrow.
Okay,
I go
so,
there at 4:30 and I can let him know what that address is going to be.
yep, your responsibility is to update, and obviously, once they draft a formal order of this judgment, you have to go over it and then sign it. So they need to be able to get in contact with you, so keep them updated on that.
Okay.
And then any additional matters for the record today?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
Not from defense.
Lastly, that was the other issue. I expect that you will have this bench warrant taken care of for your first report date, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
City of Lansing versus Cameron Clark, 26L3023742 and 41. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Burke-Molly on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Torrance Chanel from the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Clark, requesting permission under MCR 8.120 to practice under the direct supervision of Assistant Public Defender Jessica Strong.
Permission is granted. Okay, let's see. Mr. Clark has a failure to display valid ID and then a speeding 11:15 over. And by ID, they mean license, because I'm like, what do you mean fail to display a valid ID? How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has requested that if Mr. Clark has a valid driver's license, to please bring it or send a picture so we can see that he's carrying it on him. And then as far as the speed goes, he was already given a street break, so there would be no offer.
And yes, Mr. Clark did provide a picture of his valid license to me. Just trying to pull it up right now.
Thank you. The city would be making a motion to dismiss the license.
Okay, and how is your client proceeding with the speed?
Speeding.
Correct.
Okay, he would have to accept responsibility for that.
Okay, it's Mr. Clark, the city is not amending the speeding, so you would either accept responsibility or we could proceed to a formal hearing on it if you did not want to accept responsibility. What do you want to do, sir?
No, I accept responsibility.
Okay, the fine is $160. When are you going to pay?
I would need some time to pay that if possible.
How much time?
Uh, about 2 weeks. I won't be able to make the full payment though. Is it possible to do a payment plan?
Yeah, how much are you gonna pay in 2 weeks?
25 if possible.
Are you looking to make weekly or bi-weekly payments or monthly payments, sir?
If we could do bi-weekly.
Okay, so I'll note that you'll pay $25 every 2 weeks, is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so that would be the payment plan. You can make payment online using your case number ending in 741, or you can come up and make payment at the criminal traffic window. If you need an extension, you do have to request that formally from the court. Otherwise, you could get a bench warrant, okay?
Yes, sure.
Okay, you're all set for today unless you have questions for me.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Show causes. Is Chaz Akins here? No? Or Chaz Akins? I don't know how he spelled it.
Always interested.
Bench warrant failure to pay. Let's see, Jalen Davis. Jalen Davis. Bench warrant failure to pay. Nahid Durandis here. Bench warrant failure to pay. Jesse Morales here. No. All right, you might need a little heat up in here. Yeah. Okay. It's cold. Let's see, Crystal Mountain here. And that's O for show causes, okay. Okay, this person is figured. Let's see. Prosecutor needs to go address something. I think she might. Is there someone who doesn't have an attorney or something?
Sorry. Some cheap stuff in it.
He's representing, John T. Rosario. Does he have an attorney?
I believe, yes, Your Honor, and I would be ready to go on that. on
Okay,
behalf of,
you are representing, okay.
I'm standing in for Ms. Strada, yes.
Okay, State of Michigan versus John T. Rosario, 26L 304 24772 and 771. Can I have your appearance, please?
Elizabeth Conley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender James Harry, standing in for assigned counsel Justice Straub on behalf of Mr. John T. Rosario, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Rosario, if you could please state your first and last name for the record.
John T. Rosario.
Your birthday.
Okay, Mr. Rosario is here today for a license violation or construction violation, and there's a speeding 11 to 15 over. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's the city's understanding that both parties will be requesting adjournments for discovery purposes. We received the public defender's appearance today, and it looks like the packet was also sent today as well, so they will need time to review, and I also need time to follow up with my officer with some questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's why I didn't know he had an attorney, because I don't think the court even received their check.
Correct,
So,
Your Honor, and I can get with my office about trying to get that appearance resubmitted to the court if needed. At
Very
this
good.
point, we would just be requesting that adjournment for discovery purposes.
it'll be set back. September 14th at 10:30. September 14th at 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Mr. Rosario, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Additional matters for the record?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set for today. What are we doing with Hall?
We are ready on Hall, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Veronica Hall. I have 26-01605 and 26L 3000321. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Conley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender James Harry, here standing in for Ms. Straub on behalf of Ms. Hall, Your Honor.
Where is Ms. Hall?
Fortunately, she doesn't seem to be here, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. We'll issue a big warrant and a default. There's someone here on a Galaxy, though. We don't know who that is. Let's see who this is first. You need to unmute your device.
Yeah,
What's your name?
my name is J.P. Herrick.
Jakey here. This, that's Ms. Straub. Is someone needed to speak with him at all?
I believe someone would be speaking, Your Honor. I can check with someone. Hop on.
Jakey Herrick is on Zoom in a moving vehicle.
All right, can we be placed in our breakout room?
Yes. So this one, if you want to log on. Is Jason Lockwood here? No? Michael Scott Mason? No? Attendance is not doing so great. Diana Scott? 9:30 is, yeah, all right, now.
Working out for us.
9:30 docket is like, no.
Yeah.
It's not doing it. Someone's there? Yeah. Mr. Harris, we sent you a request to join the breakout room.
Yeah.
You need to accept the request. Okay. Tucker's in custody? Is that
Yeah,
what's going on?
downstairs.
Okay. I just did that one. Tucker can be brought up.
All right.
City of Lansing versus Kelly Van Schaik Norman. They have two files, 26-02091 and 19-03972. Here, please.
Elizabeth Kirk Molly on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Okay, let's see where this case is. Pulled. September 19th, 2019. Let's see, reset. Driving while license is suspended. State your name for the record. Thank you. And then there's a no ops, of which she stood mute. And then you decline representation from, okay. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, so that it's on the record as well, I know Ms. Norman previously, she was the victim in my first jury trial, so just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, she was. How
Yes,
long
she
ago was that?
That was just last year, around this time.
Oh, okay.
However, but putting that aside for a moment, Ms. Norman and I have had a chance to speak. She would not like to seek representation. She would like to get this taken care of today, and it's my understanding she intends to go to the Secretary of State after this to try to get a valid license. The city has offered to dismiss the no ops if she pleads guilty to the DWLS.
Okay, and what did you know what it's gonna take for you to have to get a license, ma'am?
To take care of this today, and I have a fine. I have to pay whatever it costs, whatever that is.
You have a fine that's holding up your license?
No, I do not. I just have to go pay whatever it takes to get to the license and Secretary of State. So it's not a fine, no.
Okay, there's a driving while license is suspended and then there's a no ops.
Right.
You believe your license is cleared and you can just go and get a license?
That's what I'm understanding.
What would cause you to have that understanding?
I was under the impression that if I take care of today, I could go ahead and go to Secretary of State.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean if you take care of today?
If whatever the court has me do, or whatever happens today.
That is not accurate. One of your charges is a driving while license is suspended. And it's from 2019, September 2019, which just so happened to be the day that I was appointed to the bench. And it's been sitting since then, which would make me believe you've got a whole nother suspension on there. That's what make me, do you have a copy of her?
I do, Your Honor, and all I can see on it is that the current status is canceled.
I need someone to print her driving record.
I'm just here to take care of everything.
Yeah, the thing is, that's not how it works. So we don't have control over you getting a license. That's Secretary of State. The only thing the court can do is put a suspension on it or send information to the Secretary of State, which will place a suspension on there. This driving while license suspended from 2019, say your license was already suspended, you got a citation for it. And then it looks like there was a history of failure to appear during COVID, at least, for court. And then You did come in 2024, and then you failed to appear again after that. That could have placed another suspension on your file, on your record. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have my officer pull your record in just a moment. And then now there's a no ops. I don't know how you get from a suspension to just a no ops. If, no, it says it even on the no ops. This is more license not valid or improper.
So when I got pulled over recently, I thought I had a valid license. I went and got a license. I thought I was fine. That's ignorance on my part.
Okay, it's possible. It's possible. I don't know,
Yeah.
because I don't have your driving record.
Sure.
It's possible that you got this 2019 driving while license suspended. It's also possible that you wouldn't got whatever was suspending your license cleared. I wouldn't know. And however, the fact that this has been sitting in warrant status, you would not be able to get your license with, if they're telling you that this is holding it up, then that means that there's a suspension on there for that.
Okay.
So we can't adjourn it for you to go get it taken care of, because it's just gonna, it's a cycle. This, if this is the only thing holding it up, then it has to go the opposite way. Meaning at least the driving while license is suspended. Something will need to happen there. And it could, and so that you can go and get the license. But I don't know, because I don't have your driving history in front of me. Ms. Procmoni does have it. She's saying she's only seeing that it's canceled.
It appears from, I pulled up the 2019 case as well and looked back at we have two different copies of her Secretary of State driving history, the most recent is what I have up. And under her, I assume unmarried name, maiden name, it has a longer history for some reason that isn't in the new Secretary of State record, even though it has.
Is that the Van Shyek name?
I'm sorry.
Was that the Van Shyek name you're saying? Or
Um,
was there another name?
Oh, no, it is still Van Shyek, Norman. That's odd. I don't know why it's not pulling up with me. I do have the certified Secretary of State record that does say that on her, on the 2019 case, her privileges were suspended on that date.
You're employed, ma'am?
I am.
Okay. So you've not been to the Secretary of State to figure out what's going on with your license?
I checked their website. They said that I had to clear through whatever court is dealing with me. Then I can go once I'm clear through here.
You're not suspended from, at least not from here, unless you had some traffic offenses that you never paid for, which we don't see any in our end, or in other counties. That could be something that's suspended. So let's say you got, some citations, you never paid it, certain citations, they can give you a suspension for them. However, this charge right here is for driving with an already suspended license. So you got to get to the root of what was suspending your license on September 19, 2019. And I don't know what that is.
I do not know either. How about that?
Yes. And see, that's where it's helpful to have a court appointed attorney. Yeah. And so, and I don't know if you're eligible for one. I don't know. Yeah. And so I am going to, when my court officer comes back from transporting, have him pull your driving record. And then, because I also need to know how long I need to reset this for you. If you're going to go to Secretary of State to get something addressed, or if you need to do a reinstatement process with them, there's a certain amount of time it typically takes them, and it could be long. If the issue is something that you believe you already cleared, and now this is just a case that's lingering since then, well, that's different. But I don't know.
But I go ahead and just take care of this right now.
You could, the offer was the offer was to dismiss the no ops or one of them if you pled to the driving while license. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
That was the offer. So you want to plead to the driving while license? Okay, even though that could have impact on your ability to now later go and get your license.
It's a truth, so yes.
You said what?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't believe that you have a need to have a license?
I need a license.
Okay.
I need a license. But I can't imagine me to having
You can imagine having what?
I can't imagine if I can do a fine or something. If I pay a fine, I would be able to get a license.
I'm not sure. I need her driving history. Can you see if security can come help me?
Because I don't remember.
No worries.
Why?
Just have a seat real quick, and then I'm going to take this case, and then I will call your case in just a moment. Who's representing Mr. Tucker?
He, the strong, Your Honor, I would need to speak with the prosecutor, given his current custody status briefly.
Yeah.
Dress codes.
I see it now.
This is a joke?
I read your
Is this a joke?
Yeah.
New Jersey ready to go.
This is the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jacob Tucker, 19-03864. Have your appearance, counsel.
Elizabeth Perkmoni on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here standing in for assigned counsel. So Jessica Straub on behalf of Jacob Tucker, who's standing to my right. Mr. Tucker, if you could please state your first and last name for the record.
Jacob Tucker.
Okay, this is a pretrial that was scheduled for a no ops. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has offered that Kilroot a time served since Mr. Tucker is in custody.
That is correct, Your Honor. I have discussed the case with Mr. Tucker. He's hoping to just get this resolved since he's likely to be in custody in Clinton County until the start of next year, and therefore isn't likely to be able to achieve any substantial or meaningful compliance on this, likely in the amount of time the court would be willing to give. At this point in time, he has indicated he would like to accept the offer of pleading to the no ops with time served. And I would request the court to enter that.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, put your hand down. In this matter, you do have the right to proceed to trial, and you have the right to a jury trial. You can maintain your innocence and require the city prove each element of the charge of no ops beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to see, hear, or question in court any witness that's called to testify against you. The right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. The right to remain silent, not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and take the stand and give your own testimony. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to waive those rights in order to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's threatening you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't really, I'm sorry, I didn't really hear.
I said, anyone threatening you? That's how you find out if people paying attention or they just saying yes, yes, yes.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, you let me know if James is threatening you. Blink twice.
No, nobody's threatening me.
I did.
No, nobody's threatening me. I
Okay,
promise.
very good. Okay. Anyone promising you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Okay. And are you pleading guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
Okay. As to the no ops in possession, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Tucker, on or about September 9th of 2019, were you operating a vehicle on or about 37, on or about South King Boulevard and Sparrow Ave?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, were you pulled over by Lansing police officer?
Yes, sir.
And is that street or is that location in the city of Lansing, County of Bingham, state of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
And when you were pulled over by the police, were you able to provide them with a valid license?
No, sir.
I believe that should be sufficient for the factual basis, Your Honor.
The city is satisfied, Your Honor.
Yeah, he got some other tickets. So what happened to those? The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept the plea and the plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. He's definitely got plenty of time on this because it's about 5, 6 failure to appear, so credit time, so. You'll, yeah, it looks like you owe some money though. How long are you in custody?
I get out New Year's Day.
I would simply request, Your Honor, if the court.
That's on some other files, so.
Understood.
Are they set for show cards or something too? No. Okay, yeah, it looks like he owes almost 900 on one of them. So that we'll have to know if his name comes up that he's in custody into. It says here, ERD 11727. They probably already took care of that then. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think Mr. Rumsley was having the same issue you were having, printing the driving record. Andrew Warner is here. City of Lansing versus Andrew Warner, 260-302-6451. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crocolini on behalf of the city of Lansing.
This is really Defendant Jessica Strong on behalf of Mr. Warner.
Okay, Mr. Warner was scheduled today for driving unlicensed or driving unregistered, that is, pre-trial. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has asked that Mr. Warner bring proof of a valid plate/registration for his own vehicle. It's my understanding he was driving a, oh wow, the word just went out of my brain. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so she was able to find the other one.
Oh.
There's, for some reason, I don't know why. She's got another one. I don't know if you got associated in a different one.
Oh.
Ms. Buckmoni, how did you find her other driving record?
So it was in our file from, this one it was put in. Looks like it was originally put into our system in 2024, August 7th, 2024.
This is the same,
It looks different than.
same name,
Same name.
same license number?
Yeah, it's the same license number.
Mr. Wants, let me see what you have here. I don't know why it's the one.
The city will be making a motion to dismiss on Mr. Warner's matter.
Case is dismissed. You're all set. Are we ready on Mr. Herrick?
That's right.
Okay, this is City of Lansing versus Jackie Lee Herrick, 26-00731 and 26-01985. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Bartolome on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Student attorney Michael Plucker with the County Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Herrick and under supervision of Attorney Jessica Straw, we request permission to practice under NCR 8.120.
Is Mr. Herrick not available?
He was in the Zoom last I checked.
He's here. He's just not starting his video or unmuting. To which I'll just move on to someone else. Okay, he's not responsive. Okay, let's see here. Is Matthew Carpenter here?
He is, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Matthew Carpenter, 26-01324. Appearance.
Elizabeth Bartolome on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Torrance Chanel from the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Carpenter, who is standing to my right.
Okay, we reset Mr. Carpenter's OWI pretrial so that he could get an assessment. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor, we would ask for an adjournment because he's still waiting on the results of that.
When was the assessment?
The assessment is actually this week on Wednesday at 8 a.m.
Okay, so he hasn't had an assessment yet. Okay.
October 5th at 9:30.
October 5th at 9:30. Do you have any questions for the court? Any additional matters for the record?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing from the bench.
We'll get your notice in just a moment, okay? City of Lansing versus Vicari Hughes. 24-01824, 24-0123092, 26-01143. Appearance.
Elizabeth Bartolome on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Student attorney Michael Plucker with the Public Defender on behalf of
Mr. Hughes has a couple warrants here, it looks like. Let's see. It's $98 on one file. Violation. He owed $198 on another file. Which was for an expired plate. This was a drunk driving that we set for an assessment. And then he has a failure to display an operator's license. And another drunk driver. Okay. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has extended a plea offer, which at this time, Mr. Hughes would like to accept. The offer, it looks like, it's my understanding, first on the high back, which is from file 26-01143, the OWI from 24-01824, and the failure to display ops for dismissal of the driving while license suspended.
So plead guilty to file number 4-3 and dismiss the remaining?
So plead guilty to the 2026 file, the 2024 OWI. Plead on the failure to display ops, which is the 24 file as well. And the DWLS from the 26 file is dismissed. You can also put in a plea sheet, Your Honor.
Dismiss OWI from 24. Lead to failure to display ops. Plead guilty to high VAC.
Both the OWI can be staying, Your Honor.
Oh, both the OWI.
Yeah.
Give me a plea sheet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. And dismiss both of the licensing ones is what you're saying.
Dismiss the DWLS.
Okay, dismiss DWS, count 2. This one.
Yes, Your Honor. Everything else.
Count 2. plead guilty to the BAS, plead guilty to OWI, and failure to display. We have an advice of rights and plea information sheet.
I do, Your Honor. May I approach?
Thank you. Mr. Hughes, you want to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
I sure hope you brought money with you today. She got a lot of fines.
I understand that. Your Honor, sorry.
Can you give him a copy of his paperwork, counsel? Raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. You do have the right in this matter to the presumption of innocence. You can maintain your innocence in all of these files and proceed to trial in each of them. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
At the time of trial, you have the right to see, hear, or question and cross-examine any witness called to testify against you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed that would testify on your behalf, the right to present evidence that you believe show defense of these charges, the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to give up all of these rights today?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Are you willing to give up all of these rights today?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Does it mean that I'm disagreeing to cooperate?
It just means that you have to give the rights up so that you can plead guilty.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries. And no one's threatening you to get you to give up these rights and plead guilty, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's correct. You're saying yes, that's correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anybody promising you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
And are you on probation or on parole?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand that guilty pleas could result in convictions that you may need to report to your future employer, or you may need to report it to your current employer.
Yes, Your Honor.
It also could have impact on where you can travel or get immigration status. So some countries don't allow people with criminal convictions to visit their country. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So you might want to go on vacation and they can deny you access to their country because you have a criminal conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to operating with the blood alcohol content above 0.17, how do you plead? Is that because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to operating while intoxicated, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Is that because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then as to failure to display an operator's license, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis.
Your Honor, would you like me to start with the 26 file first?
Whichever one you want.
I'll start with the 26 file. Mr. Hughes, on December 12th, 2025, at around 7:15 in the afternoon, or at night, were you driving at around Clifford Avenue and East Michigan Avenue?
Yes.
And that's in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan.
Yes.
And while you were driving, you were pulled over by a police officer, correct?
Yes.
And during this encounter, the police officer had observed some open intoxicants, some liquor bottles in your car, correct?
Yes.
And during this time, he had asked you if you would consent to a field sobriety test, correct?
Yes.
And after that, he asked you if you would consent to a preliminary breathalyzer test, correct?
Yes.
And the result of that test was 0.147, correct?
Yes.
And at that time, you were placed under arrest.
Yes.
And after that, the officer had asked if you would consent to a lab test and be taken to Sparrow Hospital, correct?
Yes.
And the test that was taken at Sparrow Hospital yielded a result of, I believe it was 0.172.
That I'm not sure, but I know it was high.
So what I have in the laboratory report, it looks like it was a 0.172. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you don't have any reason to dispute that that would be the result of that test?
No.
I believe that satisfies the factual basis for.
The city is satisfied with the factual basis for the 2026 file, Your Honor.
Thank you.
As to the 2024 file, the OWI, Mr. Hughes, on June 12th, 2024, at about midnight, were you driving at Shiawassee Avenue and Washington Avenue?
Yes,
And that's in the city of Lansing, County, state of Michigan.
yes,
And while you were driving, you were pulled over by a patrol officer, Selick.
yes,
And during this time, you were asked to, again, to submit to a preliminary breath test, correct?
yes.
And this result had yielded a okay, I'm sorry. So actually the result yielded a 0.159, correct?
Yes,
And you have no reason to dispute that that was the correct result.
no,
I believe that satisfies the actual basis.
The city is satisfied with factual basis for yes. We're dismissing. Yeah.
And also during this time, you, while you were pulled over, just going back a little bit, you, were asked to produce a driver's license and you failed to do so, correct?
yes,
I believe that satisfies the actual basis.
The city is satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. This matter is scheduled for sentencing on October 5th at 9 a.m. You'll go downstairs to meet with our probation department, and you are going to have to schedule an interview with them so that they can prepare the court with the pre-sentence report and recommendation. You also are required to undergo a substance abuse assessment. So if you did already recently go through one, so that you can get this offer, that needs to be released to the probation department. Otherwise, you could incur the expense of the new assessment. Yes, sir.
are you saying I have to take another? Oh, okay,
Then you have to give the results to probation.
okay. When I was last here with my, my last arraignment, I gave my, I had already got my assessment.
I will introduce you.
Okay.
We don't know.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Do you have any other questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Let me approach the issue.
Yes, thank you. Okay, as to the matters that are in warrant status for failure to appear for a show cause and failure to pay, you owe $198 and then $98. Are you paying those today?
I can pay, 98.
You're gonna pay the 98 today?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
So there's 198 and then there's 98.
Yep, one is for 98. You'll pay that one today. And the other matter, which was an expired plate, you owe 198. When are you gonna pay that?
I can pay the 198 tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow. Tomorrow night. I get direct deposit. But I work full time. Is there any way that I can pay? Is there a website?
You can pay on the court website, but you have to use the case number. So this one is 25L295722. So I'm gonna write it down for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Two.
So that's the one you owe 198 for. You're gonna pay that within 7 days, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll note that. As long as you do that, you'll be fine. If you don't, you have to make a request for an extension. Otherwise, it goes to a warrant. You don't want to be sitting in jail because you owed $198 on a license or expired plate, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Let's get you downstairs for probation and then back to work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. we have an interpreter here for what? Is that for who's, Muhammad Usman? Is he here?
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Muhammad Usman, 4-03719.
Elizabeth Bertolini on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Strong on behalf of Mohammed Osman. Who is standing to my right?
This matter was supposed to be, or was recessed so that he can make some payments.
He needs more time to make some of those payments, Your Honor.
How much time?
How much time? He's asking for 2 months, Your Honor.
We can do October 26th at 9:30. October 26th at 9:30. Any additional matters?
Not for the city, Your Honor.
Not from the bench, Your Honor. Thank you.
We'll get him a notice and he's all set. City of Lansing versus Adante Reed. 26-01318. Is Adante Reed here? No?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
City of Lansing versus Karen Womble. 26-01218. Is Karen Womble here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Council appearance.
Elizabeth Bertolini on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Torrance Chanel from the Public Defender Office on behalf of Ms. Wamble, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Womble was supposed to get an assessment. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has received a copy of her assessment late last week. I have not had the chance to review it, and the victim and I have also been playing phone tag, so the city would be requesting an adjournment so that I can review and hopefully get contact with it.
No objection to that.
Do you want a final pre-trial so that you can subpoena the witness?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Final pre-trial September 14th at 8:15. September 14th at 8:15 for final pre-trial. Would you like a jury trial at this time or no?
Yes, Your Honor. No,
No jury trial date? Okay. Okay, we'll see you September 14th at 8:15, okay, ma'am?
Yes, Your
We'll
Honor.
get you a notice in just a moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let's see, City of Lansing versus Brent Carlson. Is Brent Carlson here?
I'm here.
26-01365, 26L30140062. You're representing yourself, sir?
I actually was hoping you could give me another extension to find a lawyer.
You're looking to hire a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay.
I make too much, but I don't feel that way.
Okay,
Just
how
need a
much
little more time.
time are you looking for, sir?
Just maybe 3 weeks.
September 14th, that's been taken.
September 14th at 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. We'll get you a notice in just a moment, okay? Thank you. City of Lansing versus Lewis Nelson. 26-00610 and 26L2987351. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Perkman on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Torrance Chanel from the Public Defender's Office on behalf of Mr. Nelson, who's standing to my right.
Okay, it looks like there was going to be an attempt to get something cleared in Calhoun County by Ms. Straub. How are we proceeding?
Yes, sir. Today, we'll be requesting for an adjournment because Mr. Nelson has had some additional fines from the licensing clinic that he's trying to clear up right now. Before he
Clear up some fines? You said?
Yes, clear up some fines.
How much time are you looking for?
A month or two, Your Honor.
60 days.
Great. Okay. That will work.
Do October 26th at 9:30.
October 26th at 9:30, sir?
Yeah.
At 9:30, okay? We'll get you a notice in just a moment. Do you have any questions today?
No.
Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing from the fence.
Thank you. City of Lansing versus Nishon, Washington, 26L301749192. Council appearance.
Elizabeth Perkman, behalf of the city of Lansing.
This is the public defender, Justice Straub, on behalf of Mr. Washington.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Washington is present via Zoom, and this matter is a violation of a permit and a traffic signal violation. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, the city has extended the following offer for 10 hours of community service. The city, or upon successful completion of 10 hours of community service, the city would be willing to amend the permit violation for the heating. As for the seatbelt violation, there's no change to that.
Seatbelt violation. Did I miss something? Says traffic signal. Okay, violation of permit. I have a disobeyed traffic signal on file number 661. Let's see here. No, that's not his, that's why. Where's the other files attached? That's fine. Okay. How's your client want to proceed?
Your Honor, I have not had a chance to communicate this offer to Mr. Washington. We did attempt to make contact prior to today via email as well as phone. I'm not sure. I will have to consult with him at a later time if the court would be amenable to an adjournment.
Mr. Washington,
Yes, ma'am.
what's your phone number?
517-299-3075.
When did your phone number change?
I'm not sure. Probably like a month ago, month and a half ago. I've updated it downtown with my parole officer and HIDA and probation courts and all that good stuff.
You're responsible for updating your attorney in the court with your new information. How are they supposed to get in touch with you if you don't give us accurate information?
I thought it was all connected.
No, it's not. And so I know that this matter, I wasn't even sure if you appeared at the last court date because that was the day we had the power outage. So I think I reset this as a courtesy. But your attorneys can't spend this much time talking to people while they're running the docket. They're supposed to talk to you in advance. And if she tries to reach out to you, but she has an old number, which is also the number the court has, there's no way for her to get in touch with you. You understand that?
Understandable.
Okay, so we're gonna reset this. She'll communicate the offer to you, and then also that gives you time to, if you accept the offer, return here with the 10 hours already done.
Okay.
Don't come back here and tell me he accepts and he wants time to go do the 10 hours. Yes, ma'am. 14 at 10:30. September 14th at 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's my birthday. I missed work today.
Today's your birthday?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, so you took off work for your birthday?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Well, hopefully you have a nice birthday.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you September 14th.
All right, now, thank you.
Have a good one, sir. Let's see, September 14th. Looking at the wrong thing. Did you just tell me his birthday? It is on here. It does say it too.
Oh, wow.
Checked out.
Checks out. Okay. It's a day off. So you can turn up his birthday.
Oh, my gosh.
There's that. Okay. Is Augustus Cooper here? No? No Augustus Cooper.
Given that the defendant is scheduled here, Your Honor, the city would be requesting a default fee on his traffic signal civil infraction.
The interesting thing is it already said default. He must have came and set it aside. And then he must have came and set it aside, and then now we're gonna have to default again. Okay. There's that. Ms. Heaney is here for a code compliance matter. I have attempted to, Selena Rodriguez. Are we ready with Selena Rodriguez? Is there an attorney on that one?
Yes.
And Justin Mason.
I have not seen Justin Mason. I'm not sure if they are on Zoom.
I don't see Justin Mason. Justin Mason. Okay, and you're ready on Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Start your video, please. This is the city of Lansing versus Selena Rodriguez, 25-00449. Appearance, please.
Elizabeth Crutchmoley on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Rob on behalf of yes, who is here via Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez was working down some outstanding fines. There was some progress made at the last court date. There was a reset to allow further progress. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Ms. Rodriguez's license status is still suspended, so we would just be asking for an update on where she's going.
It is my, Ms. Rodriguez, more time, Your Honor, to pay off those fines. We can adjourn.
How much time?
Ms. Rodriguez, how much time do you think you need?
I'm not too sure. I'm just working on getting the money up for the fines to at least pay some of it off.
How much has she paid off?
How much have you paid off so far?
I believe 100 already. I'm on a payment plan, so I've been just doing at least 20 a month, or not? Yeah, 20 a month.
Do you know how much she owes total?
Do you know how much you owe total?
I believe it's 846.
And she's paying $20 a month?
No.
It's gotta be a better plan.
Yeah.
I give her another reset, but y'all gotta work on another plan, because we can't reset this for $20 per month.
Understood, Your Honor. Can we get 6 weeks?
I don't know.
I think we did
55th.
Bye.
She has something suspending her license here too. She has something suspending her license here as well. $6 months. 6 weeks. Okay.
Stop.
Do October 5th at 9:30.
Flex here. Stop.
Did you get that date, ma'am?
What was the date? I'm sorry.
October 5th at 9:30.
October 5th at 9:30. Okay.
Any additional matter? Director? Say Sean said about Miss Van Shire.
He said, because it's saying that it's canceled, because he tried to run it as well as he's getting the same printout that
Because
I
he's
got.
doing the same thing we did. Ask him to come in. I think, ma'am, I think she needs to go to Secretary of State to find out what's canceling her license. You need to go down to Secretary of State, find out what's suspending your license. And then you'll know better how you want to proceed here. There's no sense in you entering a plea and you don't even know if there's something that can clear your license. So I'm gonna reset it so you can have time to do that, okay?
September 14th at 10.
September 14th at 10 work for you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get your notice in just a moment. Any additional?
Not from the city, Your Honor.
What are we doing with Ms. Heaney?
Your Honor. The last thing that was remaining on the property was one vehicle. The update I got from my code officer, Mr. Mason, he's out of the office this week, but the last update I received.
Meredith Johnson is here though.
Yes, she's here and standing in and said, was that the cars were loaded onto a truck. Meredith, has there been any updates? Has it moved from the property? Other than the one that Mr. Mason sent?
Yes, I did go by this morning and they are now in compliance.
Thank you, Meredith. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
The city will make a motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Heaney, the matter is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Best wishes to you.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, are we ready with Herrick?
We are,
City of Lansing versus Jackie Herrick. 26000731 and 26019885 appearance case.
Elizabeth Buckley on behalf of City of Lansing.
Michael Butler with the Ingham County Public Defender Office on behalf of Mr. Harris.
Okay, Mr. Herrick has a 2 driving while licenses suspended. How are we proceeding?
The city has offered up front a 1-to-1 dismiss 1 DWLS plead on the other.
And I did speak with Mr. Herrick about that in the breakout room just not too long ago. At this time, Mr. Herrick would respectfully decline that offer, and then we would be asking for a trial date.
Jury trial. That offer expires 1 week before trial, not the Thursday before trial. 1 week. That gives Ms. Crocmoni enough time to find out if her officer is going to comply with her subpoena and make emergency motions if necessary. And we don't want to needlessly tie up the court's 8:15 docket.
If the defendant would also maybe consider a bench trial as well.
I haven't had an opportunity to speak with him about that.
Yep, you could.
That's something.
Okay.
September 28th at 8:15. September 28th at 8:15 in person at the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Herrick?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Not for the city.
Not from the concern, thank you.
Thank you. We are all set. Looks like that's all we have for the morning. And then we just have one arraignment this afternoon.